Congressman, is calling this sloppy and foolish? That's something that we heard from Garamendi. Is that something that the Trump administration is doing here when it comes to these tariffs, or do you see it differently? I imagine so.
Well, let's just look at some of the facts. He said it's going to cost American families $3,000. But the average Tennessean under Joe Biden in the last 4 years has paid over $600 a month more. That works out to $7,200 in my math skills. So I'm kind of a little thrown back on some of the things that were said. And the reason we're in this predicament, the reason we allowed people overseas to pay, we have to pay 100%, 200% tariffs over there, and they don't, when they come in, this is because our politicians, our Congress, both parties has sold us out. That's why the American worker is in trouble. That's why our timber industry is in Canada, and our steel industry is trying to catch up. But under these new proposals by Trump, you're seeing car manufacturers come back to America, billions of dollars in foreign investment. Those are the facts. And we got into this problem because Congress has no guts. We sold America out, and that is just the facts. Look at China. Everybody wants to go to war with Russia because their GDP is somewhere between China's and Canada's. Between Canada and France. Yeah. But China, of course, what they do to the Uyghurs, nobody talks about that. All the way they treated our economy. They've come into here. They own farmland. They work inside of our military bases. I mean, they're not taking it from us. We're basically just giving it to them because we've got a bunch of gutless politicians that won't stand up to the American worker. Trump has done that, and that's what's making them angry.
Congressman, then I'm curious, do you see these tariffs as something that should be permanent? Because there's two things happening here that historically don't go together, right? Some are saying we should bring the tariffs eventually back to zero. Others are saying, no, keep tariffs, because if you want to build American manufacturing, you're going to have that in place to continue to incentivize that to happen. What are your thoughts, permanent or not?
I think it's a mixed bag, man. You saw under Reagan, we have very short memories, but under Reagan, the Japanese were dumping motorcycles 1,000 cc and above into our market cheaper than they could make them, and it drove Harley Davidson to the point of bankruptcy. Ronald Reagan stepped in and put a tariff on those big bikes and allowed Harley Davidson to get back to the point where Willie G. Davidson, the grandson of one of the founders, they said, well, Washington just saved Harley Davidson. He said, no, in fact, Ronald Reagan saved Harley Davidson. And I think we need to look at those type of things. And you can also look at Harley Davidson when everybody was doing a victory lap back in the day when I owned stock in Harley Davidson. I don't own individual stocks anymore. I have a mutual fund, which all of Congress should, because they know we're doing insider trading. But Harley Davidson was in China, and everybody was celebrating it. And as it turned out, it was just a ripoff. They did that so they could manufacture parts over there. You could not sell motorcycles just like on the open market here. You just walk in. It was just high-ranking officials and just in certain areas. Yeah. And so, they don't treat us fair, ma'am. And dadgummit, Donald Trump understands that. He's playing. He is not playing ball with these folks, and they know it, and that's why they're squealing.
On one hand, you understand that side. On the other hand, you look at Wall Street and what happened on Wall Street this week. You kind of brace for what potentially is going to happen on Wall Street next week. We know the administration has now come out and has really pushed the focus on the tax cuts. What are your thoughts in terms of the tax cuts, whether they can actually pass, and do they kind of soften the blow, balance things out here with what we saw happen to the market this week?
Well, if you want your economy to succeed, you need to take the shackles off, and Trump understands that. These tax cuts, they're being described as billionaire, and that is just not true. I remember when they went into effect, and I was in Knox County mayor, and these young ladies that worked for me, they came in and they were so excited because they were getting more. They were getting more in their paycheck because of those so-called billionaire tax cuts. That is just a lie. Just like they say we're going to cut Medicaid and Medicare. Nobody on the Republican Party is talking about that.
So then break it down for me.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.